Hello, I'm Don Veith of the Casada Academic All-America Committee. I'm joined today by Marizel van Jaarsveld, the Academic All-America At-Large Student Athlete of the Year for NCAA Division II. Thank you for spending some time with me today.
Thank you for being here. I'm
You
very
know, you,
happy with it.
oh, thank you. You are a four-time national champion at UIndy and a 19-time All-American. This award, it's not only just academics and athletics. Where does this stack up in all the accolades you've gotten?
It's definitely a balance between swimming and college. I enjoy both, so it's really easy for me to find a balance between them. But academic performance, you know that it's really good for you. You can go after swimming, you can carry on with your academic performance. With swimming performance, it's more of an enjoyment, the adrenaline that you get from racing. That's all the enjoyment coming from that standpoint. So it was really easy managing both of those things in a happy, positive way.
You know, um, you know, who do you credit for installing those values in your life, not only to be great in the classroom, but be great in competition?
I would say definitely my parents. My parents was the ones that were encouraging me to come to the US in the beginning. And also they helped me through helping me support me financially. And also if I have questions or I'm worried about managing my life with like balancing the two, they're always there giving me advice and I cannot ask for anything more.
Being an international student athlete and coming to the United States, and you know, you know, was there any sort of goals in mind, or in how to kind of, not only be really good in the pool, but you've had teammates who struggle academically, but then they look at you, you're finding a way to make it all work. But basically, how did you kind of make that all mesh together?
In the beginning, it wasn't easy. I was not used to having school and that much swimming. So I had to manage how I'm going to do it. So I had a schedule signed up. This is when I'm going to do homework. This is when I'm going to swim. And I make sure that I go to bed early so I have energy for the next day to keep going. But honestly, if I didn't have friends to push me doing my homework, if I didn't have friends pushing me in the pool, I wouldn't have done it without them. So definitely it's a teamwork kind of thing. I had people that has helped me with school tutors, and that's completely okay because sometimes you don't have time to do everything. So some help really is good, especially when you're away with swimming. So that really helped me. But swimming wise, I make sure I'm in the pool swimming every day. With school, I make sure I get my assignments done when it needs to, and I communicate with the professors as well.
You have mostly finished your fifth year at UIndy, and just talk about your last season.
So yeah, it was really an amazing season for me. Definitely, I would say it was my best season so far. I'm happy with my performances. It was tough in the beginning getting going. Because I was kind of scared that it won't be as great as the previous year, but I just kept on going. I had coaches supporting me all the way. And I think this year was definitely something that I say, okay, fifth year was my best year, and I'm happy going out with that performance that I had.
You've won individual national championships for the last 2 years, and talking to swimmers, the competition level from their perspective has gotten better across their time as being a student athletes. And you won the 200 individual medley last year, and then you come back your fifth year and repeat that again. How does that, how important is that to you to kind of finish your career off on a high note?
It was amazing, but I would say my first title that I won last year was definitely a bigger happiness for me. I mean, both are very happy. But when I came in as my freshman year, my coach said, "You're going to win nationals one day in a 2 IM." And I was laughing because that year I didn't even make finals. And I was like, no, that's not going to happen. My goals are just making finals. And when I won, all I could think about was Sam Fries. That was my coach. He unfortunately passed away. But all I could think about was him saying, "You can do it. Like, I know you have the potential of winning." And all of that emotions came flooding in because he did make a big impact on on my swimming and my thoughts about winning. And so it definitely helped. The first one, I was so happy with it. The second one, I was a little nervous because I wanted to do it again. But I am very happy that I got to pull through and get another win. And I was so happy with that.
You just finished up your 5th year, and obviously, next phase of your life is coming up. And what's next for you?
So right now, I want to continue swimming a little bit more. I enjoy it. I have more goals in mind, but I need a team to swim with. So I'm looking at some pro teams or club teams that I can get involved with, sending out emails, all of those things. And also to stay in the US, because I believe that training here is really good. I will have to search for a graduate program, which I want to get as close to a club team or pro team that I can.
That's awesome. Well, thank you again, Marizel, for joining with me today, and congratulations on being the CASIDA Academic at-Large America of the Year for the NCAA Division II women.
Thank you so much.